Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Gun. My name is Thomas. I'm a regional flight attendant for those who are new. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for the support. And if you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Today is my first full trip of February. I have a 5-day trip. I have vacation at the end, so that's why these 5 days. So basically I'm working Monday through Friday, off on the weekends, pretty much the rest of this month, just because of how my vacation falls. I went to Recurrent with the 1st of February, so obviously I'm here, so I'm requalified for another year to play flight attendant. But you know, Recurrent is was a little bit easier this year than it was last year because they switched up how everything was going. I mean, how they originally did it from previous years that I've done it. So it was a little bit easier this year because, you know, you knew what to expect and how it was going to flow and things like that. So it wasn't as stressful. But today is a 5-leg day. I do a Tri-Cities turn, which is just a no service flight, do a Mobile turn, and then I end up in Bloomington tonight around 11-ish. So I missed the shuttle already. They already leaving, so I'm gonna sit in the car until the new one comes because it's sprinkling and it's cold here, so I'm not gonna stand out there until I see a new shuttle roll around, and then I'm gonna get out and I'll see you guys once I get to Bloomington tonight. Everybody, I made it here to Bloomington. Today's flights was long. It was a long day because we had an hour and 45-minute sit in between before we went to Mobile. On our way to Mobile, there was a lady that came on first, and she was being helped on like she needed a wheelchair or whatever. And she started speaking, and she didn't speak English. It wasn't Spanish. It wasn't French. So my assumption is she probably could have been from Africa and speaking her, you know, native language from, you know, whatever tribe, because I couldn't make out any sense because I asked her, did she speak French? I asked her, did she speak Spanish? She didn't say nothing. She just kept talking, and we didn't understand. And the guy that was helping her, he just walked off. He was like, I'm not dealing with this no more. And he just walked off. So she was just looking at me talking, and I'm looking like this dumbfounded face because I have no idea what she's saying. So she grabs her bag and just walks off the plane. So my assumption is she wanted to get off the plane for whatever reason. I won't know why. Now, me personally, I feel bad for people. I feel like people should not send their parents, if she has family members, like kids or anything, by themselves if they're not able to do for themselves. Like they're gonna need help from somebody. Or they don't understand English or they don't speak a language that is, you know, somebody can translate to them and we can't understand or anything like that. Like, I really could not make out what she was saying to try to figure out what language it was to even, you know, try to find somebody that could speak it, you know. So, but she just walked off. I don't know what happened to her afterwards. She just walked off. Coming to Bloomington, we had a couple sitting in first class. They wanted to sit together, but how our planes are configured in first class is one seat, 2. So basically it's one row of 4. We was on the 700, so it's one row of 3. And then, did I say that right? Okay, it's one seat for 3 rows on one side, and then it's 2 seats for 3 rows on the other. And husband and wife wanted to sit next to each other, but the husband was sitting in 1A, which is only 1 seat, and she was sitting in 1C, but they wanted to kind of sit right next to each other. So the gate agent moved them to 3 so that they can be sitting next to each other, and moved a mother and daughter up to where they were sitting so they could be next to each other. Do y'all know that they said because they were moved to row 3, that this ruined their $6,000 flight with us? And I'm like, you're still in first class. You're just not in the first. So that ruined their whole trip, this one flight going back home ruined their whole entire trip. And my flying partner, who's working first class, she, you know, did everything she could to do service recovery and everything like that. So, I mean, there's nothing much we can do. We basically submitted to your request of what you wanted, and you didn't like it. But, you know, like I say, it is what it is. Everybody can't be pleased. The gate agent did the right thing, and, you know, as far as they wanted to sit next to each other. So, I don't know. But I'm gonna get ready to take a shower. The heat works, because I was gonna check that, because the last time I was here, I slept in this hat and my jacket because my heat would not turn on or get higher than 61 degrees. So I came in, it was warm. I'm gonna take a shower. I have a late report tomorrow, 3:15. So I'm gonna sleep in. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 2. Hello everybody, good afternoon. Today is day 2 of this 5-day trip, 2 legs. Late report, so I'm late finishing like 9 o'clock tonight. Bloomington to Atlanta, sit for Atlanta about 45 minutes, and then down to Valdosta, which is a no service flight. And we're supposed to be done about 9 o'clock this afternoon. Got up this morning, body was just really sore for whatever reason. And I worked out for a little bit last night, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not feeling it. So I came back upstairs, finished my workout this morning, you know, jogged like I normally do. And now I'm just, you know, getting ready. I'm not hungry, and I haven't been able to really find the appetite to eat anything, even though I do need to. I have food with me, but I just haven't been hungry. So, but I can't show you the view of this hotel because it'll give away our location for where we stay, and that's against our social media policy. So I'm not able to show you the view because of where I'm located in the hotel. So I do apologize about that. I do know a few of you have asked to do that. So I can't do that with this hotel because it'll go against our social media policy. But for now on, I'll make sure I'm able to do that if I can. But I'll see you guys once I get to Valdosta tonight. Everybody made it here to Valdosta. Today's flights were very uneventful and not stressful at all. So it was pretty smooth on both flights. My body is probably at 65% right now. My daughter has the flu, which it wasn't the flu to the point of where she was coughing and sneezing and, you know, body aching and things like that. She just had a sore throat. So, you know, she wanted me to hold her while she was playing her game or whatever. And I think that's how I ended up having the same exact symptoms. My throat don't hurt. I just feel like I have a lot of phlegm in my throat. And my parts of my body just start to get sore for no reason. So I'm at 65%. I'm not working out tonight. I'm gonna get up in the morning. I'm gonna take some NyQuil tonight. That way I can pass out and wake up in the morning. Hopefully I feel a little bit better. You know, as this day went forward, I got a little bit better and felt a little bit better, a little bit better than I did the night before. So it is what it is. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Everybody, welcome to day 3. This is the middle of the week. It's Wednesday. It's hump day for me. I didn't get up and work out. My body was just like, yeah, don't do it. So I didn't. I just laid in the bed until about 11 o'clock, got up, showered, and just started to get ready for work. And yeah, that's about it. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm about at 70, I would say 75% right now. I'm gonna have to complete some workouts at home when I get home, because as you get older, you have to take care of your health. Like I told people before, my father never went to the doctor at all. So I never knew anything that he had on his side, which until he died of a cardiac arrest. Basically, pretty much all his arteries was blocked at 90%, but which is not surprising given the way that he ate, as if he was still a kid in college playing football and stuff like that, working out. But my dad wasn't a big guy, he was a slender guy, so people would think like, oh, he doesn't look like he have any health problems, but that doesn't always mean anything. So that is why I work out, just to stay healthy. Like when you see me, if you see me in person, you would say, okay, it looks like you work out, but listen, I don't have the 12-pack physique because I'm not looking for that. I'm cool with my 4. And, you know, and I try to eat as healthy as possible. You know, there's some days you know, in moderations is what I do. Some days you have those days where you don't eat too well, then other days you eat, you know, really well. But health is wealth. You know, I don't care. I know that's a cliche, but it really is. But I'm finna get ready to go downstairs. I'll see you guys. Tonight is a late night. I probably won't get to the hotel until like 12, and it's an 11-hour overnight tonight in Portland, Maine. So I'll see you guys. Hello everybody. Today it was just a regular normal day. Just lasted a little bit longer than I wanted to. 10 hours here. Well, yeah, 10 hours actually in a hotel. My van time is at 10:37 in the morning. It's going on 12:15 midnight. I might speak to y'all in the morning because I need to take some medicine because my nose is stopped up right now and I need to, you know, whatever you call it, clear your nose. I got to do that right now. So that's why I sound the way that I do. But I'll make sure I'll speak to you about something that happened today, tomorrow morning when I get up. Good day, everybody. Today is day 4. We're almost at Friday. So now I feel, you know, people who work, you know, Monday through Friday, how y'all feel to get to the weekend. I'm almost there. Last night, let me tell you about our flight here. My flying partner's working first class. So she just kindly whispers over to me that some guy goes into the bathroom, he hits his head on the thing. She was like, yeah, I'm not going back there no more because he's had 7 vodkas. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you do that? Like, why would you give him 7 alcoholic beverages? Which in the air, not, you know, 1 was on the ground. This is 7 in the air, which 1 in the air equals 2. So that means that essentially he had 14 drinks. Now, I get it. Some people have a hard time saying no to people. So what I choose to do is after they get to that 3rd one, I start, you know, pouring a little bit, because especially this flight wasn't a long flight. It was 1 hour and 15 minutes. So some people have a hard time saying no, or some people have a hard I don't know, just listen, if you want, here's a trick that some people do, like when they start asking for more and more and more, because some people are just throwing back. So what you would do is, let's just say they have a screwdriver, which is vodka and orange juice. You pour orange juice in there and pour a little vodka on top. That way it tastes like they have alcohol in there once they got into too many. And that way you don't have to tell them no and say, hey, I'm gonna cut you off, unless they just slap drunk and be like, listen, we can't give you anything else. But other than that, today's 2 legs. I go from here to LaGuardia, and then I have a 2.5 hour sit, and then to Charleston, South Carolina. Now, my view is pretty basic. Nothing, just another building. Now, there is a corner building where it shows a picture over the water here in Portland, but we never have a long enough layover here in Portland. It's always 10.5 hours, 11 hours, and either you leave early in the morning, or get here super late. So it's kind of like it's hard to even have time to go do anything, especially in the wintertime when it gets dark a lot quicker, a lot earlier than summertime. Summertime, you might get away with it because it doesn't get dark until 9 o'clock. But either way, see you guys once I get to Charleston. I've been rambling too long, and I'm finna get ready to go downstairs. Good morning, everybody. Today is go home day. Sorry I didn't get to you yesterday, but you know, nothing really happened, and I just came in, got undressed and went downstairs and just tried to get a quick workout in so I can get into bed as early as possible. Today is a 5:50 van, 2 legs, well, 2 working legs and a deadhead. Charleston to JFK to Indianapolis, and then I deadhead home to Atlanta, and I'm done by 3:30. There's no earlier flight because the earliest flight is between mine, it's like 10 o'clock or something like that. So there's no way for me to catch another deadhead. But other than that, I don't know how I feel because I have 2 days off after this and then another 5-day. I'm trying to swap that out to get reserves or 4 days or something like that because, yeah. And I think it's just because I wasn't feeling well. That's why this 5 days just dragged on and other things compounding on top of that. So, but I think that's what it is because normally I'm usually okay. But I'm finna get ready to go downstairs. I'll see you guys once I get home to close out the video. I made it home. Today's flights were uneventful with the exception of my deadhead. I don't know what happened, but we went through severe turbulence for probably 45 minutes. And when I mean severe, if my seatbelt hadn't been strapped tight, I would have lifted up out of the seat. That's how bad it was. But I stayed asleep. I didn't even bother to look out because I was like, if it's my time to go, let me just go out sleeping. So I stayed asleep the entire time. And then next thing I know, we landed. you know, I went back to sleep peacefully. And the guy next to me when we landed, he was like, how did you sleep through that? I said, man, I'm at peace. I said, that turbulence was rocking me to sleep. But, I mean, you know, some people get scared of turbulence. Me, I don't necessarily get scared, but I know the difference of when it's really, really bad, and you can kind of tell when something is going wrong. And I think that's my mentality of it all. But I just went back to sleep. I'm not feeling too good still. I have 2 days off, and then I have another 5-day. Hopefully by these 2 days, I'll feel better. And the next 5-day won't feel as draining as this one, because I wasn't 100%, and it just felt like, this. I felt like I wanted to quit. That's how bad I feel. So I'll see you guys in the next vlog. As always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them.